Picture this, a young child obsessed with running. Day in, day out, running was all they thought about. As a lad, I held a deep, passionate love for the sport. The rhythm of the feet hitting the pavement, the exhilaration of the wind against my face, the race against time and self. It was all consuming. But there was more to it. I would close my eyes and imagine the perfect sprint, the ideal stride, the cheering crowd, and the sweet taste of victory. I would see it all in vivid detail, feel the adrenaline rush, hear the applause. Every night before sleep, I would live the race in my mind, a silent rehearsal of the grand event. This wasn't mere daydreaming. It was visualization, a powerful tool that allowed me to experience success before it happened, to prepare my mind for the challenge. And guess what? That child, it was me. And I won that race, not because I was the fastest, but because I saw myself winning long before the race began. But it's not just me. Some of the most successful people in the world swear by visualization. Let's take a trip down memory lane and remember some of the greatest achievers of our time. These individuals didn't just stumble upon success, they visualized it, tasted it, and then made it happen. Imagine being an athlete, standing on the starting block, your heart pounding with anticipation. You're Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian of all time. Before each race, Phelps would visualize every moment, every stroke, every breath. And he didn't just envision victory, he saw the obstacles too, the potential missteps, and how he would overcome them. He saw his success before he even touched the water. Now, imagine being a young woman, born into poverty, who decided to change her stars. This is the story of Oprah Winfrey. She visualized a different life for herself, one where she could inspire millions. And she did not just dream, she worked relentlessly, pushing through the barriers, breaking the norms. She saw herself becoming a beacon of hope and inspiration long before the world acknowledged her as one. Lastly, let's talk about Jim Carrey, a man known for his humor and charisma. He once wrote himself a check of $10 million for acting services rendered, dated it for Thanksgiving 1995, and kept it in his wallet. This was at a time when he was struggling to make ends meet. By 1994, Carrey was paid exactly that amount for his role in Dumb and Dumber. He visualized his success down to the exact figure, and it manifested into reality. These people come from different walks of life, with varied aspirations, but they share a common thread, the power of visualization. They saw their future not as a vague concept, but as a concrete reality. They painted vivid pictures of their success in their minds. And then they stepped into those pictures and made them real. Their success wasn't accidental. It was the product of visualization, of seeing their victory before it came to be. You might think, well, that's all well and good, but does it really work? Science says yes. Let's delve into the fascinating world of neuroscience to understand how visualization actually works. Researchers have discovered that our brain is incredibly adaptable. It's capable of forming new connections and pathways, a phenomenon called neuroplasticity. When we visualize, we're essentially training our brain to create these new neural pathways, preparing it to perform better in reality. Studies have shown that mental practices like visualization can enhance motivation, increase confidence and self-efficacy, improve motor performance, prime your brain for success, and increase states of flow, all relevant to achieving your best life. But remember, visualization isn't just about thinking positive. It's about immersing your senses and emotions in the experience, creating a mental rehearsal for the real deal. So it's not just a feel-good strategy, it's a science-backed method to train your brain for success. Now imagine yourself succeeding. Can you see it? It's a powerful image, isn't it? This tool, this act of visualization, isn't reserved for athletes or celebrities. It's for you. It's for everyone who dares to dream. Start by picturing your goal. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Now let's add some details. The more specific, the better. Think about the steps you'll need to take to reach that goal. Visualize yourself taking them one by one. Feel the satisfaction of each small victory along the way. Don't shy away from the obstacles. They're a part of the journey. Visualize overcoming them. Feel the resilience they breed. And finally, see yourself at the finish line. Feel the joy, the pride, the relief. Remember, success begins in the mind, long before it manifests in reality. So start visualizing your victory today. After all, if you can see it, you can achieve it.